Tavia the Boss, and I wanted to do this video today on ancestor altars and the importance of ancestors altars, especially when you're beginning your spiritual path. It's very important to venerate your ancestors, and they're the first persons that you go to. The first people that you go to need to be your ancestors, okay? And the reason why is because your ancestors are people in your family that has deceased, that has passed over, that has went to the other side, okay? It's great depth to that. They can't touch you physically, but spiritually is another story. See, when we venerate our ancestors, we're giving them energy, we're giving them food, we're giving them drink, we're giving them love and attention. You understand what I'm saying? Some of the same elements that kept them alive when they was here on this plane. It's not the same, of course, because they aren't alive, meaning they aren't human anymore. Yet, when you die, your body dies, yet your spirit never dies. I know you've heard that before, and it's true. So by doing this, we're giving them energy to help us. Because it's things that they can see and things that they know that we cannot. You understand? So it's best to keep them full of energy, give them attention, still give them love. You understand what I'm saying? And in return, trust me, they will go out their way. You understand what I'm saying? To do things for you, to move things out of your way for you, to keep you out of harm's way. When you're in this spiritual path, depending on what your destiny is, we all start the same here, but we end up different places. You understand what I'm saying? What's in my path for me and the things that I have to encounter may not be for you, yet we may end up on the same path at the end. It's just like that, When you're venerating your ancestors, you're actually trying to build an army, and those are your first to go to, your ancestors. Think about it. If you have a grandma that you was able to know before she passed, grandmamas are the wonderfulest thing that are given to us. They're not our mother, yet they love us and give us all the love and attention and knowledge just as the mother. Now, I know my grandmother is not the only one that when she see me, she say, "Hey, baby, how you doing?" Second thing she say, "You hungry?" Because grandmamas know the key is to nurture the mind, the body, and the soul, and that is through food. So this is one of the reasons why we return and give them food. Now, no, they're not going to come down and bite a piece of chicken, take a fork of the macaroni and cheese, you know what I'm saying, pick up the glass and drink the water. But, however, if you ever watch very closely, and this may take time, okay? Might not just happen the first time. It might not just happen the second time. But it's going to take time. But if you just pay attention, you will get signs to let you know that they came to the altar, and they will even drink. And they will even suck up all the liquid out of your foods and stuff. And that is them. Do not be mistaken. It is them. If you look at the drink, you pour this amount of drink, you go out, spend some time, 7, 8 hours, you come back in the house, and it look lower, and you can tell. So you're not crazy. You can tell. You can look at the glass and it can show you exactly where you poured at and exactly where it done went down. You can tell. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, now, good thing to do. I'm gonna show you the altar when I get finished talking. I'm gonna show you the altar and I'm gonna explain everything. Another good thing to keep in mind is if you don't know all your ancestors, that's okay. Because no one does. But a thing that I do is if you don't have pictures, okay, because the altar that I'm going to show you is not going to have any pictures. I did this on a small table to show you how you don't have to have a lot. Okay, you can even do one smaller than what I'm going to show you. But this is a fairly small one. And it's just going to show you the key things that you need. Now, you do not have to have a lot of things, but some of the basic things that I like to have is, I myself, I like to have a flower of some sort, a plant of some sort. I'm going to say that. It doesn't have to be a blooming flower, but I like to have a plant of some sort, and that's my earth element, okay? And your candle, a white, tall prayer candle would be perfect. If you don't have that, sometimes you can get it off on tea light candles. Okay, you just need a white candle. Doesn't matter, what size or how big. I just like to do the tall 7 day prayer candles because I don't have to keep repeatedly so much changing the candle. Okay, and that's your fire element. Incense, that's your air element. Before I go any further, I just really want to say this. This is so on my mind. Incense. It's not a preference what kind of incense to use. However, if you are a sage lover, I would like a sage incense. If not, frankincense, myrrh work good. Lemongrass, I've used that. Something cleansing is what I try to use for the incense. It doesn't really matter what brand. It's not quite that particular. Okay, we're just trying to venerate our ancestors and give them some love and support and food and drink for the moment. You don't have to have all the drinks that you're going to see up here. I have it up here because I have a lot of different ancestors that like a lot of different kinds of drinks. Your basic drink could be water or coffee, or water and coffee. Okay, those are two very good drinks to use on your ancestors' altars if you don't want to do the liquors. I had a lot of people in my family that like to drink, so I don't have any coffee. I have water and 4 different kinds of liquors. Don't judge my family. The incense that I'm going to use today is called Pt.1, and it's, let me start lighting it. It's chemetic, and it smells really, really good. I make them, but can't see them, can you? But the terrible thing is, it takes about 2 or 3 months for it to cure. So, yeah, that part. But it's really, really good. And guess what? It's I make them of certain kind of liquor, certain different type of liquors. The ones I'm using now is wine, and it has wine and raisins in it. So it's actually an offering itself. So in a dire emergency, if I need to venerate, let's say I go out of town or something, and I need to venerate my ancestors, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get me, I'm gonna go to Dollar Tree, and I'm gonna get me a white candle of some sort, of some kind, okay? Cause you know they got the tall prayer candles for $1. So I'm either gonna get me one of them, or I'm gonna get the 6-inch prayer candles. About this long, you get 6 of them in there. I'm gonna get me one of them, and I'm going to get me a glass of water, or I'm gonna get me a cup of coffee from somewhere if I can't make it myself. And I'm gonna take this capet. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get me an incense, and I'm giving my ancestors our offering. Okay? It's going down. It's going down. And I'm gonna tell you some more good things to have in your car. Florida water. You got to have Florida water. Okay? You have to cleanse your area. This is the best thing. Look for it. Find it. It's the best thing. I'm not a sage lover. I used to be until I found this. When I found this, I use sage, but it's not like for cleansing or anything. You know, maybe in my workings or something, but not for cleansing. I use this right here. It's Florida water. And let me tell you what I do. I put it in a spray bottle. Yeah, it goes down. Because these be in the car with me all the time. I don't play no games. Okay. Work with me. Work with me. Because people crazy. So hold on a second. I'm going to try to get this charcoal going. Try to get this charcoal good and hot. So we can get this pet going. Yes, sir. And it smells so good. I'm going to do a video on it. I don't know, I might have to do a class. I'm going to do a class on that. Because that's deep. So I'm going to do a class on that. Because I got to make sure, see, who I'm going to teach this to right here. You just can't teach this to any and everybody. Oh, no. Oh, no. Everything ain't for everybody. Okay, it's not working with me, y'all. Hold on. Getting somewhere here. She's getting hot now. There we go. There we go. Now let me let y'all take a look at what's going on. See? Yeah, that's my incense. And see? Now. Got some chickens and macaroni and cheese. Got my flowers going. Big glasses water. Got gin. Canadian Mist. Parrot Bay. Black gin. Got me some candles going. This is where I'm going to burn some ancestor money. We about to talk about that next. Got some desserts for my ancestors. Got to look out for my peeps. Got me an orchid for them. Because, see, the ladies in my family, they love flowers. And one thing, my great-grandmother, she taught me how to tend the flowers. So I love flowers. And I learned to make the flowers, make my oils out of certain flowers for certain things. So we'll have fun with that because I'm going to have an herb class coming up really, 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 really soon. So y'all need to stay posted. Go on my page, I Am Earth, and that'll let you know what all the classes and videos and events and stuff that I have going on. Facebook, I Am Earth. I'm also on Instagram, I Am Earth. Blog coming up soon. So stay posted. We got a lot of things going on. Okay, y'all see my candle? You see my light is flicking? That is good. That means there's attentive. Because see, I called them out before I started. So they could, I wanted them to be here. They're proud of me. Okay, now let's talk about this ancestors' money. Okay, ancestors' money. Okay, y'all weren't supposed to see that. My daughters threw that in there or something. I don't know. Ancestors' money. Take a look at it. Alright. Look, y'all, it is smelling good, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Okay, ancestors' money. Now, a good way to show your appreciation to your ancestors is to burn ancestors' money. Okay, also known as hell notes, hell bank notes, heaven bank notes. It's all the same. I call them hell bank notes. If I say that, I'm sorry if that offends anybody, but I mean, it is what it is. That's just the name. Ha 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 ha. The ancestors ready. Y'all see that? The ancestors ready. Okay, y'all about to get this. So they got some stuff going on, so we're gonna try to make this fast. Okay, let me set this up real quick. Let me show y'all how to go down. Okay. Since the money, look, y'all. I gotta call it out. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. What I do is, let me take it out. I'm gonna have to burn all these because they done started. So that's 6. Alright. These are $2 billion. $2 billion. Okay, you see that? $2 billion. Now, check it out. On the bank, because you thought I was lying, it's a hell banknote. Okay? Doesn't mean your ancestors in hell. And what the hell is hell? And when you find out, let me know, okay? Alright. Now, I'll ball the money up. Simple. I pay this to the order Martha Elizabeth Brown Cannon. Martha Elizabeth Brown Cannon. This goes to you for your enjoyment or for your debts. Thank you, Grandma. Pay to the order of Charles Thomas Cannon II. Okay, because I'm going to show you they're drinking. They're drinking the rum right now, but I'm going to show you in a second. I got one more. I pay to the order of Uncle Fred. Okay, just that simple. Let me show you how you can tell that. Now look closely. You see where it looks like? Let me zoom it in for you. Boom. You see where the water is coming down? Where it's coming down at? You see that? Okay. That's what we want. We want them to respond. Now, what some things that I want you to remember is when you're doing your ancestors altar, you always use a white tablecloth. Okay, use some type of white cloth to put over the table. White candles, white is the color. Try to use white plates, or you see I got see-through plates. I couldn't find any plain white plates, so I got me some see-through plates. Okay, your candles, like I said, white. Make sure you have your 4 elements. Earth, air, fire, water. Okay, some food, and just don't forget, it can be as extravagant and as big as you want. You see I don't have any pictures. If you don't have pictures, that's okay. You still can venerate your ancestors. All you have to do is get you a pen and paper and write down your ancestors' name. And another good thing to do is when you're calling them out, like I called mine out,